One day, you're going to meet someone who appreciates you for who you are. I mean, there's 7 billion people on the planet. I know one of them is going to climb up on the moon for you.
Black girls are fire, especially blazing. Power!
Sometimes I just look at you and I think to myself, how did I ever get so lucky?
What do you want my future husband to be?
Now I want white in the family.
Ah!
To be honest with you, if you get a good white, oh yeah, they the way she love them, like
I should get a white husband.
You have to find the right one.
Some madness and badness combination.
Name something that is sexier when it's in black.
I love you, black woman. You got my heart. Woo! I love you, black woman.
Thank you.
I love you, black woman.
I love you, black woman.
I love you, black woman.
My wife is gorgeous. Everybody, I want y'all to look at my queen right now. Tell her she's beautiful. And she's gonna be the best mother in the world. Look at her. Look at her. Don't run, baby. Thank you.
Do you love me even with my matuta?
Oh, I love you, Matuta.
You love my matuta?
I love you.
Ah!
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata!
Black woman, white man is the best interracial relationship. If you want me to be honest, this is the best relationship, like, out of all the combos. Anyway.
I'm John.
Clarice.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna do the same thing back.
Okay.
Alright. How's your day going? How was church?
Church was great.
Okay.
Having a good day.
How long have we been together?
5 months.
And how did you know, and when did you know
Ooh.
that I was your man?
My favorite kind of interracial couple is when it's a black woman and a white guy, and the black woman runs the show.
I think white men and black women do so well together in interracial relationships because they are both the head of households within their community.
All right. How long have we been together?
17 years.
How many times have you been really frustrated with me?
More than 17.
Right.
You see my sexy wife? My beautiful wife? My black queen? Turn around, babe. Show them everything. Get it, get it, get it. Yeah, there's a couple people online that call my wife ugly and all that, but hey, it's not gonna work on me. Say you're beautiful, babe.
I'm beautiful.
Say it louder.
I'm beautiful.
I'm sexy.
I'm sexy.
That's right. It's not gonna work on us.
We go for lunch?
Let's go for lunch.
Yeah.
Bye.
2 years ago, we sat in this exact spot and
exact restaurant.
Yeah, 2 years ago we made it official.
At the
today.
exact same time too.
Yeah, and with the sunset finna go down.
This is the moment of truth. Oh my goodness. Look at her. All neat and nice. All the edges and everything. Look. Babe. Lord. Thank you.
You know what?
You heard me. You heard me. In my distress. You heard me. In my soul. You heard me, Lord.
Okay! I love interracial relationships, but what I love most is when the guy is white and when the girl is black. That combination, I don't know what it is, but chef's kiss. Like, the girl is always like beautiful and black, and it just literally brings the guy's level up to here, literally, just by their skin complexion, just by being black. They automatically, yeah, like this.
Dear black woman, this is the second thing I admire about you that is unconventional.
It's our 12 years marriage anniversary. My husband came home with flowers and told me he has a surprise for me. That the kids will be spending the day with his parents and he's taking me somewhere. And then we arrived at this beautiful hotel with this beautifully decorated room. Oh more, I couldn't hold back my tears. And then it was time for wellness. It was so beautiful, guys. It felt like we were in our 20s, falling in love for the first time. And then it was dinner time. And of course, not missing out on my favorite steak. I remember people telling us back then we're not surviving 1 year together. Anyways, guys, later that night, we went to a DJ lodge to celebrate and of course to continue making new memories together.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. You have probably seen people online saying that white men and black women just make the best couple. But what makes people say this? Is there actually something about the dynamic between a white man and a black woman that creates a unique connection? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unfiltered For You Stories. If you love honest conversations about dating, relationships, interracial couples, culture, and sometimes controversial things that people say about, today we are talking about something I have seen discussed over and over again. Why do people say white men and black women make the best combo? Is it about compatibility, attraction, communication, respect, emotional maturity? Let's watch some of these clips and then we shall share our thoughts in the comments. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll catch up with you.
We're married. I'm surprising Cleo on the honeymoon. She has no idea where we're going. We're in the airport right now. She's about to find out.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
You feel good?
Yeah, I want to know where we're going.
Getting closer and closer.
Is it right here behind me?
It might be. We're going to... Oh no, this is the wrong gate. My bad. We're going to...
Krakow. I say that. What's Krakow?
Maybe Sandals Resort.
Black woman, white man is the best interracial relationship. If you want me to be honest, this is the best relationship like out of all the combos. Anyway, but we have the longest lasting relationship according to statistics. Now, if you've happened to divorce a white man or a black woman, shame on you. I don't care. But in my opinion and in my experience in being married to this Caucasian gentleman, and I've dated other colors and ethnicities, this one is my favorite. This is the best.
I would hope so. Shit. Jesus, we've been together 10 years. Go ahead.
This is the best. This is the best combo. White man, black woman not only is the best, but is the most successful combination, darlings. So, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the statistics, okay? If you yourself don't partake in the mixing of people, go away. This channel or whatever is not for you. Okay, bye, interracial lovers.
My favorite kind of interracial couple is when it's a black woman and a white guy, and the black woman runs the show. Like for example, I'm doing my pre-work, I'm doing my pre-walk to my run. And why was in my neighborhood, there was a couple in the driveway and they were both in their cars like getting ready to go to work. And why the black lady telling the white man, so why you acting like you mad? The day just started. I don't know why you acting like you angry for. Okay, so why is you angry? So why the white man get in his car, close his door, and then drove off? I couldn't help myself and I looked back at the black lady, and while we make eye contact and she started laughing and I started laughing too. I love that. She's running it and he ain't got no choice but to get with the program or get on. I love that. I love that. I love my black women. I would have beat him up for her. She told me to.
There are two things I never want to lose. You and us. Because the truth is, I cannot survive with one and without the other. You have threaded yourself so deeply into my soul that the mere thought of unraveling you from me feels like pulling apart flesh from bone. And what we've built, the laughter tucked into late nights, the understandings, the promises spoken without words, it is no small thing. It is a home. To lose you would be to lose my heartbeat. To lose us would be to lose the rhythm it beats for. You are no longer just someone I love. You are the song my heart sings, and we are the story it refuses to stop telling. So if I tremble at the thought of losing you, it is only because loving you has become indistinguishable from being alive.
2 years ago, we sat in this exact spot and
Exact restaurant
yeah, 2 years ago we made it official
at the
today.
exact same time too.
Yeah, and with the sunset finna go down.
So cool.
What do we do today?
We went to and made our own fragrance, which was super cool.
Yeah, we're both wearing it. Rated 1 through 10.
10.
It smells better the longer it leaves, so 10.
What did you name yours?
I named mine Jay's Choice because of I think of Paula's Choice, and yours was?
Mine was called Caked Up on a Thursday Afternoon.
She literally made a sweet treat that she would like the taste of and do a smell.
It smells like warm fall cake, like a fall cake pastry.
She got a cute little dress on?
No, I literally look like a horse girl.
The day we got together, we played this game that I made with my brothers. It's for couples, but I decided to play with you. And the first question was the reason why we got together. In a sense, do you remember what it was?
No, actually.
It was, what was your biggest concern before we got together? And I was like, well, now it's time to bring up the elephant in the room.
Yeah. Wait, are all the questions we asked the same questions?
Yeah. It's all about making your connections deeper and better and feel closer to each other.
We had conversations of whether we should be together or not.
We did.
Mind you, he literally told me that he was moving, I think a couple days after we knew each other, or a week after we started getting to know each other, he told me he was moving out of town. So I was just like, either I force him to fall in love with me or I give up.
So what did you do?
I forced him to fall in love with me.
I think white men and black women do so well together in interracial relationships because they are both the head of households within their community. Just think about it. The person in charge of the household in the black community is the black woman. She's making sure everything is together. She's making sure everything, she's the one woman team a lot of the time. On the other side, the white man is the head of the household in his community. The white woman is a lot of the time subservient and not the head of the household. So when I see these interracial relationships, and I'm like, why does it always seem when it's interracial white man, black woman, it's like a glow up kind of thing. It's kind of like they okay, two power players are together. I see that. But then when you see white women and black men in an interracial relationship, it be looking different. It really do. I be like, what? Venus and Serena, Serena and her man, and they, George Lucas and his wife, it be looking different. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. It's like when two power players, two heads of the household come together and they on that grind and they getting it, that's what it look like. That's what it look like. But when you are not the head of your household and you are usually in I don't want to say subservient, but that's the only word I can think about, role, then when you get with another person who is used to being subservient or not the head of the household, let's just say that, you get different results.
Happy Sunday, baby.
Happy Sunday, my love.
How was church?
Church was great. A really good message.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, now that we're married,
Mm-hmm.
how does it feel?
It feels very good. I feel very happy. I mean, I knew that I wanted to be your wife, but now that I'm finally your wife, I'm like, I feel so good. I feel so happy. I feel so grateful. Yeah.
Me too.
Oh.
So now that you're married,
Uh-huh.
what is your biggest goal as a wife?
I think my biggest goal as a wife and in our marriage is to bring calm and emotional stability to our household, our family, right now for just you and me, just, you know, making sure that it doesn't feel like chaos and that we're just praising God and just, you know, inviting Him to be at the center of it all, and we're just living happily. And so, again, lots of prayers and bringing warmth to the home, and for when we do have kids, to just be the best mom and continue to be the best wife. Again, just love, calm, peace in the household.
You will.
Thank you.
All right, that's it.
Okay, that was very quick. Bye, guys.
All right. How long have we been together?
17 years.
How many times have you been really frustrated with me?
More than 17.
Right. How many times have either of us packed a bag, packed all our shit, loaded up a suitcase, and thought about, I'm packing all my shit up and I'm gone?
None.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Because we are committed to this marriage.
So, as many times as we've been frustrated with the other person, we always come back to resolution, to working it out. Why is that? Why do we always work it out?
Because we're each other's person. And we believe that what we have is supposed to be.
Right. So when people say, y'all been together 17 years, how do you do it? Conflict resolution, right? We don't give up. We don't throw in the towel. We solve the problems, work with each other as a team.
You have to take your ego out of the picture.
Right. So it's like, there's been times where we've gotten on each other's nerves. I don't want to strangle him. I don't want to get on my nerves. I don't want to speak to him right now. We've resolved all of those issues. We're still growing. Now, you know, we're not giving each other the silent treatment, like stuff that we've done throughout our relationship that we've learned, hey, we could do this better, but no matter what, we've resolved the conflicts and we've learned and grown from those things. So it's like, never would we ever just give up. It's not, this isn't going well, so I'm out. You know, like,
right. Marriage is a real testament to a person's growth individually. Mm-hmm. And yeah, there's a lot of give and take, but ultimately marriage is just one giant learning experience. You have to be able to learn from your experiences with each other.
And do you want to be here?
Yes.
Right. So let's be here and let's make the best of it.
You want to be here?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm John.
Clarice.
Okay. So, I'm just going to do the same thing back.
Okay.
All right. How's your day going? How was church?
Church was great.
Okay.
Having a good day.
How long have we been together?
5 months.
And how did you know, and when did you know that I was your man?
Well, I knew you were my man. The very first time we sat down at the sushi spot and we were talking, you were so calm and reserved, and the energy felt right, and something just felt right, but I wasn't certain, and I was just happy that at least something felt right in the beginning. Then the more we spent time and talked, I got that confirmation.
And when was that?
On the first day when I invited you up to my place.
Okay. So, when did you know that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with me?
I'm betting dollars if this is real. So I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. I suspected it around our second date at your place, and it was nothing fancy. It's just I felt really peaceful and happy and just glad to be there, and I thought, oh, this feels really good and safe, and I could have this for the rest of my life. But other than that too, there is so much that I look forward to with you. I just look forward to more of your kindness and your passion, and just more of you. And so I want this every day for the rest of my life.
Me too. And what is your favorite thing about the two of us in our relationship?
I think I'm a fan of our relationship, but what I love the most about our relationship is how beautiful and passionate it is, in that there's so much light in it, so much so that whenever we enter a room, it's like light has entered the room. And it's not even just in front of other people. Whenever we're together, it's like everything is just better. And the way we speak to each other, and the way we speak of each other, whether it's in each other's presence or not, and just that we complement each other so well.
Last question.
Okay.
You gonna get used to having my last name?
Yeah.
So,
Dear black woman, this is the second thing I admire about you that is unconventional. Alright? Most people like the conventional things. Let me elaborate on this unconventional thing that is totally overseen, and it is wisdom. Black women, when they're aligned with Christ, oh my God, the wisdom? Let me tell you something. When you have a woman who has wisdom from God and knows how to communicate in such a way that it penetrates the mind and the soul and the heart, all three in one, and enables a man to flourish just from mere words. But they're not just mere words, they're seeds that get watered, and they are seeds that sprout into life. They are seeds that can change the trajectory of an entire lifetime. When black women lean into their wisdom, and wisdom comes from various different things, it's all sourced from God, but many background scenarios, whether that be trauma, generational, family, whatever, when they lean into that wisdom, let me tell you something.
So from what we have heard, I think we can see that some people just click when they get together. This sounds obvious, and it's actually very important in any relationship, because you can meet someone from the same background as you and have zero chemistry, and then you meet someone from a completely different background, and somehow the connection is immediate. And this is the funny thing about attraction. It doesn't always follow the rule which we think it should. Things just happen. The attraction between a white man and a black woman can be very strong. Sometimes white men are genuinely attracted to black women. You find that some people try to overanalyze interracial attraction as though there must be some complicated explanation, forgetting that sometimes people just like who they like, because a black woman may love a man's personality, his appearance, his voice, his humor, his confidence, or the way that he treats her, while a white man may be attracted to a black woman's beauty, her personality, her confidence also, her femininity, her intelligence, or her energy. Most of the times, white men are attracted to a confident woman. They are attracted to a black woman's energy, which some men say or find to be masculine. But when a white man, who mostly prefers to be challenged, finds such a black woman, they will just connect and make the best combination. Then also, I think why some people say that a relationship between a white man and a black woman is the best, it's because when a white man loves a black woman, he will appreciate her, he will praise her, he will boost her, uplift her, he will want the best for her, Unlike maybe other men that this black woman may have dated who have been putting her down, you find that a white man sees all the good in her. For example, if a black woman or a black girl grew up having bad experiences, so when a black woman gets such appreciation, such praise, such compliments from this white man, of course, she will also become the best woman to her man. You'll find this black woman very happy. She will sit in that position as a woman, as a wife, and this will also give the white man the boost, that power that yes, I have done it for my woman, because this white man brought out the real woman in this black woman, and hence making such relationships workable or very successful and long-lasting. So another reason why some people may say that this relationship works is because black women feel seen and appreciated by their partner. For some black women, being with a man who openly expresses attraction to her feels affirming, especially if they have experienced things like colorism, which is very common among black people, negative beauty standards, or messages that suggested that their futures aren't desirable. We have been hearing people saying that black women are the least desirable of all women, and the unfortunate bit is that it's the fellow black men who always talk about this. Having a partner who says, I absolutely love you the way you are, I love your skin, I love your hair, I love your futures, that can really mean a lot to a black woman. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to feel genuinely desired by the person they are dating? So with such a black woman who has gone through all the hell in her life from childhood, when she finds such a wonderful white man, of course she will love this man wholeheartedly, and this man of course will have proven that he loves her and therefore will work out so well. Then this saying also, of course, once you go black, you never go back. Once you date a black woman, you never want to leave. They have new experiences. Talk of the food, the different traditions that may have been so interesting to him, the different family expectations, the different perspectives on dating between a white man and a black woman. It's a whole new experience. So sometimes those differences create curiosity. So you start seeing the world through another person's eyes, and this can bring couples together. Then also, a combination between a white man and a black woman works out so well because these people always have lifelong relationship goals. When a white man falls in love, he goes into it with his whole, and likewise, when a black woman falls in love, she goes in wholeheartedly. And therefore, they will focus on building that relationship or marriage through loyalty to each other. Then also, this dynamic can feel so refreshing to both people because a person might grow up surrounded by people who look like them, who have similar backgrounds and share similar experiences. Then they meet someone completely different and suddenly they are experiencing a relationship that they never expected. That can be so exciting for both of them. So with all those reasons, and after watching those clips, we can understand why some people describe white men and black women as a particularly strong interracial pairing. So do you think white men and black women have a unique dating dynamic? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new here, and turn on the notifications for more unfiltered conversations about dating, relationships, culture, and interracial love. And remember, love doesn't need to fit a stereotype. It just needs two people who are willing to work on it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.